Hey everybody, this is Rydo. Let's get back to Overlord. So we've got more puzzles here that we've got to figure out to clear out areas. Let's see. I don't know if I am supposed to go this way or this way. I can't really take the browns with me either way I go, I bet. Okay, so browns just stay here, and then blues come to me, blues. Oh, it calls everybody even if you have selected only a specific color. Interesting.
Blues.
Okay, so we've got some stuff over there, but I think we just want to generally focus here on this. I can't see anything. It's a frog. There we go. So we'll take that magic. Maybe we'll see a cutscene. Let's see. Just stay right there and I'll just take on this frog myself. Now, if he eats one of my blues, he just eats it. Crunches it up and, like, nope. Hopefully that doesn't bring the browns trying to make a beeline over this water. There we go. So this area looks like it's got a little bit more stuff than, I mean, that's 500 gold right there that would really help. But how could we get to that? We're gonna have to find a different way. And perhaps it would be better if we did that a little bit later. Let's see, if we come back this way. Ah, here it is. So just stay there, blues. And we'll just take these guys on straight up. We'll take the damage and involve ourselves in it and no one else. In fact, if I'm gonna do this, I might as well just cast a spell on myself and use the shield. So there's 5 that I can come back and get. Let's see. Let those 5 wander whichever way they want to wander with that. Here's the browns, but no blues. Interesting. Do I need to go that direction? Do I need to go this direction? So, yeah, we need to come over here and turn that to get to that, which means we need to potentially get this clear. And I don't see any reason why we would want to do that. Well, we can't bring the browns this way, I don't think. Yeah. We'll take a couple more of these. Now we've got two things we're trying to drag back instead of one. So when we run through here, can the browns make it? Or am I just left with the blues? They can't make it. Interesting. Alright. So. We need to send one guy this way. And maybe get them in the geysers? Well, I'm gonna lose some guys, but I'm gonna get it done. I lost 3 blues doing that, but it worked. Maybe the plan was to get them in the geysers, but I don't see how that would have really worked out. My life is getting low. There we go. So I hope we're almost done with this cave. It's been a lot longer than the other one. Not a lot longer, but a little bit longer. I assumed that the plan was to get those guys to run into the geysers, but it doesn't really work that well. These guys should just start following me this way, I think. Yep. So 10 here, 5 here, a little bit of mix of both. I hope this is right to the exit. Not another boss fight, because that would kind of suck. Wow. More of this. You guys coming? Chopped it on his foot. That's cool. Can't argue with that. So we'll go ahead and get rid of all of our browns and pull out some more blues. What is this? It's like auto save. Oh, it's a teleport. Good. That's exactly what we need. Take the gold, take the hive, and then I think we're done with this area. And then that just magically opens this. Which leads where? We are out in the water now, and unless we find a smooth location, we can't. It's like dodos everywhere. This is gonna kill me for sure. It changes my spell again. How am I still taking damage with the shield on? Stay away from them. Wish I could see a map. Haven't done anything to increase my corruption lately either. Doesn't look like there's anything I can do to get away from this section.
These creatures are boombo birds. They are as deadly as they are stupid looking and fiercely protective of their eggs.
Need to figure out where I am. Ah, here we go. Good. This solves this nicely. Oh no. So close. Return to the tower. I was going to go to the tower anyways.
Welcome.
So we can go down here. We have gotten one thing new. Well, we've gotten a couple things. We got both the green and the blue.
The blue minions' minds appear to be on a different plane of existence half the time. When they do decide to join us on this one, their healing and magical damage skills can be most useful. They can resurrect fallen minions during battle, but blues are quite fragile, so position them carefully.
And they don't seem to do anything if you are just position them at a guard point.
Greens can do a great deal of damage if you attach them to an enemy's back. They aren't terribly hygienic, I'm afraid, but they are good at sneaking up on things. Use them to guard an area, and they're practically invisible, as long as the enemies don't notice the smell.
So greens are kind of useful, I guess, for fighting. And we have this tower heart that we can activate here, and it does literally nothing. Alright, that's weird. Back up to the tower. We haven't really increased our armor in any way. We could go down here and try and fight some bugs, but I don't see any reason to. And here we're back up to roses. Those roses a little bit darker, maybe. My gold with 3,200 something, 249 gold. That pile hasn't grown much, or at all. Is there anything new we can buy? No. I don't know if there really is anything new you can buy after you buy those original things. It's kind of like binary decisions. Do you want it or do you not want it? See if Rose is in here. Nope. Oh, to live in a castle. It's an interesting thought, definitely. So nothing there. Where is Rose, I wonder?
Ruler of the stealth
She's
army.
right. No, that's not her.
Rescuer of the distressed damsel.
She's right here.
Servant snatcher.
Can't kick
Always
her.
a pleasure to have you around, Lord. But don't you think you should be elsewhere? You know, doing your job. Leader
We got
of the
2
fire
improvements of our
starters.
mana, 3 improvements of our
Exploder
minions.
of Melvid underbelly.
I guess we haven't beaten a named boss recently. Because... So the Heaven's Peak Swamp is where we were. We'll just go right back over there. Nice to have a couple of locations to go to. Sure it took a while for that to kick in. Alright. We want this gold. And I don't know how we're gonna get it. Just a big old pile of gold. How come we... I think what we need to do is rethink our guys. Take just one blue one, and then a bunch of browns. So one out, and then all these ready for a fight. And then
These creatures are boombo birds. They are as deadly as they are stupid looking and fiercely protective of their eggs.
so there's 19 there. And already
Blues!
we're drawing these guys in. Come on, give me that egg. I guess we don't need the eggs, we can just draw them in this way. Slowly. Go ahead and bring this guy back to life. Well, interesting that the brown decides to come back to follow me. So now I would have to go like this, select this, and put this.
Browns! Blues!
Bring one of those guys back to life at least. Let's see.
Browns! Blues!
There we go. Come on. Nice and loud. Let it go. some more of these guys. Just to put it right there. We gotta get all these guys to come this way. This is a huge number of these guys.
You choose all.
I think I was forced to choose all because I lost my only blue die. Alright. So is that enough now? Just like this. Get rid of all the browns. Select this. Get a bunch of these. Let's look over here and see what we can do. We've got go. Shield doesn't work. What's the difference between returning to the tower and restarting, I wonder?
Welcome.
Does that mean when you return to the tower you accept your losses, if you restart you don't? Well, I definitely accepted my losses there. I think the good news though is I can fire these guys up, I can get them to pick it up, and then I can go in for with the shield enabled, and this will actually work. Gee, I don't even see a bunch of birds. Where'd they all go? Whatever, let's do this quick. Shield. Get it? Where are they? Well, I'm gonna just turn off this thing. I mean, that's just a succubus over there. So we, maybe because we moved the gold out of the way, we beat that section. Or cheated our way through that section might be a better way of explaining it. Because all those dodo birds are gone now. How much gold is that? Looks like that was 1,000. Alright. Well, I'm happy with that outcome. I'll live with that. We sacrificed 20 of our guys just so we could get 1,000 gold. Minions are definitely sacrificable. All these dead bodies there. So we know in the other map, Happy Hills, there is a whole section of water that we would want people to, with some items to collect and get. This, I believe, takes us back up here, in case we want to do that. Can we walk through here? Yes, we can. Doesn't look like we'd be able to carry much through there. Just trying to move everything in these areas. Little crates. No, none of those cubes are items. Really? Well, I sworn some of those boxes were... These are items? So they see there's like one guy beating on a barrel and all the other guys just don't do anything. Obviously this is a wall, can't go any further that way. Their AI needs to look around and see what the other characters around them are doing and join in. That's one way you could really improve the AI on it. And this looks creepy here. There's the greens. Doesn't look like we can go this way without... Those are some browns. I think this is going to get us into the graveyard area again. Which, if we start taking on the graveyard thing, might be a good idea actually. I think it gives us maybe a new smeltery. Or at the very least it gives us something that we could do or work on before we just enter the next area. We want to be moderately thorough. We want to see everything and do everything in one area before we can do. Makes a nice bridge, and that's a permanent thing. Come on, guys. Kill all these sheep. Honestly, it would be easier just to pull out some browns to kill the sheep. Since that's what I'm gonna do anyways. Come on, guy, where are you? There you are. Don't straggle. So we'll take out 5 of these guys, and then the rest of these guys. Nope, didn't mean to walk over that.
Browns.
And we'll just have the browns here mess with the sheep as fast as possible. The problem with the sheep is they run around. They move too fast. Alright. So now over here we had some poison gas, I think. Or am I in a different area? I think I'm in a different area now. This is just another potential gate that would be down once we get into the city. So there will be more paths into the city once we get into the city. But it seems like they've locked it in such a way that the only first way you can get in is through the method of the undersewers, making it pretty linear. Let's see. I'm getting a little turned around here. Yeah, it was here, this section, where as we walk in this area it gets darker and darker. So we have some blues here. Let's go ahead and take our greens and sweep the greens over there to suck out that. Ah, and now that the greens have sucked out that, we can get greens for whatever that is worth. So the only thing that's not really there is reds.
Browns.
So I'm hoping we sneak up on these bad guys. We're seeing them over here. And if we can take them out easily. Sword guys with magic.
An object. I like objects.
Couple ghouls taken out. Let those guys take that object back. Here is a part of the puzzle that's gonna just require nothing but reds. You can already tell. I could try to sweep the guys up over there, but I'm afraid they'd get burnt.
Greens.
Here's a path that would have been blocked if we didn't have the greens. And it leads to right here, where I could have swept the guys up there.
Oh, health is increased.
Health is increased, and that is definitely useful. Oh, look at this. They're coming out in droves. But they're dead bodies, they're not dropping any life force. Easy to kill, but no life force from it. That's annoying. Nothing to destroy or take care of here. Big old field of flaming red bugs. Probably would want more reds than I actually have. Okay, can we take this out at least? Yes, we can. Break the door.
Treasure.
Pick up those items. Bring them back. get everything in there. And you'd think this would be more corruption, that you can just destroy these graves. But it isn't. They dropped the ball on this. Maybe they outsourced some of the work. Maybe different teams worked on different levels and it never got passed along. Oh yeah, you're supposed to have certain moral choices in every area that would lead to corruption. Also, though, maybe they did have those choices and they took them out because there was too many, and since the achievement was going for full corruption, none of the playtesters were getting anywhere close to it. Because they just didn't think of all the evil things you could be doing. Little mausoleum type. I don't even know what that would be used for. For actually, if you... It's too small for anything. It's a one-person standing room only place in case it's rain. Alright. Everybody goes away. And bring out 20 of my best fires, which practically means nothing. And we'll go try to test out the fire section. See if there's something worth noting in that area, or if it's just a section where you might be able to potentially like if I put a bunch here, that doesn't do anything. I was thinking maybe that was the exact right place to place a bunch of fires that would just from a distance take out all those guys. Let's see. Take out that fire. Yeah. If I put him here. So now I've got to just come around here and run through this section. There's just fires everywhere. Just suck up all these flaming areas. Why? I don't know particularly why. It'll make it somewhat safer than from me. Is this like a crater? Take them out. Take these guys out. Help me. Trying to figure out where this is all coming from, what this is all doing. Is there a real point to this? Is this really going to get me any more guys? I need to stay away from them too. So their little fire attack, if you just stay back, will kind of take care of itself. They'll just throw these things at them. Alright. So why hide the red one all the way behind this section? I think this is definitely like a compromise. They wanted both an area where you might get a lot of reds, and they didn't want there to be a way to summon any reds until you could already could from the main place, which doesn't really make a lot of sense. And I really wish I had auto heal. You die more often than you should. Well, I have already. I'm not a great player, of course, but for the age of teen or teen plus, whatever this game is, and the cartoony evilness of it, I want to play. I want to be overpowered and feel like it's impossible for me to die. I don't want to actually die. I may be a spoiled type of gamer too, though. So that's a little head scratching. There's nothing in that area. There was no gold. There was no item. There was just a red thing. And perhaps in Overlord 3, if they're gonna do areas like that, they could call it a breeding ground, and then when you took control of it and cleared it out, you could use that to just be automatically slowly increasing your numbers. I would love to see if it was just like every minute you get a new minion and you're sitting here looking at it and it's just like new minions, new minions. Let's go back to the tower. Watch a loading screen.
Welcome.
So, the moist hollows? I don't think we've been there. Well, maybe we have, but there's nothing there, so we'll go to the swamp now. If we're lucky, we should have enough time just for the end of this episode to enter the sewers. Come over here. Take my 20 blues with me. That's all I can go into the sewers with, so you are kind of putting yourself in a slightly dangerous position. Just making sure that path connects to all the other paths. Everything seems to be pretty well connected. Yep, here they come. I thought, wait a minute, don't they... Isn't something gonna attack me? Shield's not doing a great job shielding me here. This is no good. This is no good at all. Run away. let's try and see if we can get a tactical place to just have these guys burn them. Stay away from me though, because I have no health. Probably could just go back to the tower and would probably clear this area out. In fact, I could possibly also just run through the sewer gate and see what that does. Yeah, let's just run through the sewer gate. Well, inherently, let's go back to the tower and refill our health for free, since that's the only way to do it. And then we'll take 20 with us and run through the gate if we have to. Blues are not useful in a fight. It is beating me over the head with that. Look at that, I don't even have enough. So when we walk over here, are they gonna pop up? Nope. Good. I'm down to 16 blues.
They're dead. The serious kind of dead. Where you don't get up and start lurching around. No challenge there, sire.
And it's just easier to hit the boxes myself. Oh, look at all these guys. I cannot take these guys on. There's just not, I don't have the right guys. Maybe if I could get some browns, I could throw it down there. And I guess that's what this is. Here's a lever. Here's a blue. But that's all it's gonna give me is blues. Interesting. So it seems like I can put these blues up and get browns. And I think that's definitely what you want to do. Here, put all these blues in here. My poor 16% blues, and summon all of these guys. No! No, no, no! Quick, 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 quick! All blues. Sweep down there. Get those dead bodies. Let's see. I did not figure out the trick until it was too late here. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Blues!
So I have to balance it out, getting rid of blues now and calling out browns. They bring them to the shore, they bring them back to life, and I get my browns I want. So now it's simply 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting puzzle. I wouldn't have expected this game to do this. So all 4 of those blues go. One, two. 1, 2. 1, 2. So I could do it one more time. I could cut it down to 1 blue and summon out 1 more thing. But then I'd only have 1 blue left on my team, and I might as well just keep 2. Everybody this way. Now, there's... Oh, how do we get up here? That seems to be a whole different section. There's definitely no way this is gonna work with the blues. But with these guys, I hope it can. Go. Let's run this way. Bring these guys back to life as much as fast as possible. Take these guys on, take these guys on. So I'm at 16 here. Could have been a little bit better. They're using the arms of the guys. And I can't lock onto the thing over there to summon more blues if I wanted.
Browns.
Start destroying this stuff. Take them out. Browns. In small numbers, these guys aren't really a problem. It's just when they put a big old group of them. Here we are. Interesting. Instead of walking through this doorway straight, they Made it a little bit of a side trip. Looks like we might even need some greens over there. Alright, so we got some more browns and some more blues. This is definitely a brown and blue puzzle area.
Treasure!
So we've got to, from, where's the entrance? Here. Get all those dodos to go to the right. And then grab that and bring it back. And that's gonna take probably more blues than I would like to spend.
You choose all! Blues!
So, we know what to do. We just gotta do it. And we will do it next recording. We've been going close enough to an hour. Maybe about 4 minutes, 3 minutes short. But I don't think there's real reason to continue and start something new. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to support me, you can click on my name Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.